Hey, good afternoon. This is Spirit Journey. And yes, I'm out and about again. I walk with the crew here. Yep. And it is August 6th, 2020. And the time is about 3:33 p.m. Yeah, the sky, a little bit more sun out there. It was a little hazy earlier, but it's a little sun out. And I'm going to get a good walk. I have my little pooches here with me. Sorry. Go on, baby. How you doing? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Lily, gonna go on this side. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, so I'm just leaving now. Yeah, I don't have on my body cam. I was going over the video. The color is very vibrant. That's one thing. It's very vibrant, the color, which is good. But there seemed to be a problem. It's maybe it's the size of the video, not so much time-wise, but it was saved on, I guess, a high resolution. So it's been messing up with my computer. I do. Yeah, the little boy. Yeah. Thank you. You have a good one. Come on, Lily. Come on. Come. Yeah, so the size of the film, the video, is very problematic with my Mac. And yeah, so it's a lot of multiple issues. So I don't have it on me right now. So I have to work out those logistics that I'm having with the body cam, the film side with the computer. So I'm going to use my come on, come. Come on. Come on. Come. Here's it here. You saw it. Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby girl. I'll put you in there. We're just going to get to the corner. Because she needs some exercise. Yeah, I know. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Just to the corner, okay? Just to the corner. Just to the corner. Come. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I had to just put Lily. I think maybe the thing might I put the that You know, let me just show it to you. This on her. I may have put the wrong one on her. Maybe she has lavins. It made her feel uncomfortable, you know. I mean, who would want that on their face anyhow? But yeah, she refused to walk, so I just put her in the stroller. Come on, baby. Good boy. So now it's just Lavin, walking. Okay, let me put the tether on her. You know. Yeah. Because remember yesterday she was going to jump out. She thought we were going to go to the pet store. Sorry. Yeah, she thought we were going to go to this pet store. You put this. Let me switch over the leash. Yeah. Okay, let me fix that. Okay. I don't. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So we off. Lil, I want you to just move on this little side. Lilac, you okay? Little peanut? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want you to. I don't want you both squishing each other, so I'll just put you side by side. I want you to be able to see outside too, Lilac. Yeah, they look really cute. Yeah, so this is my walk. Need to have my dog, especially my little boy, get his physical exercise. Yeah. Let me just fix his helmet. It's coming loose. Yeah. Okay, I just had to fix. Oh, my come back is getting loose again. Let me put the brakes on. It's coming loose. Sweet. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so we're walking right now. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I wanted to take my hood off. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. They're amused with the cone on. Yeah, I needed to get out. Yeah, the video. I was trying to work on the video that I took with the body cam, and the size of it's slowing down my computer. And then I thought it was finished uploading. You know, like when the device. I thought the device had completed transferring onto the computer, but no, it wasn't. It was still on the camcorder. It wasn't finished processing the transfer. and I thought it was complete. And when I put it, because I wanted to just do a drag and drop, and when I did that, it registered like a red signal. Yeah, that's not good. So it's like it's delete. It removed it before it made the copy. So I put it back on. So I said, I'm frustrated, and I don't know how long it's going to take. So I said, let me just go for a walk right now. Come on, big boy. Yeah, I feel a little tense. I feel a little tense right now. I was watching, Miriam videos. Oh, Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, I feel a little stress, well, a lot of stress. So how you doing?
I have my cut surgery.
Oh yeah, they had surgery also.
He give her this for 2 weeks.
Me too.
She gone crazy.
Yeah, she had a disc. She had a surgery on her spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brown one here.
Yeah.
And then the other one had a surgery on the leg. Oh.
Her belly. Oh my God, she dropped me nuts. She jumped.
I bet.
2 weeks.
I bet.
Too much. I would take her off for her, then I pray maybe she lick it,
Oh.
her belly, she opened. So I keep it for 2 weeks. Now she's doing okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm
glad.
I fix it because she's gone crazy.
Uh-huh. I understand.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why I see the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, they recovered from surgery, both of them.
Yeah?
Yep.
You have 3 dogs.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're a big company. You have a good one, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, no, but like.
And you know what else with the video taking? With the camcorder, at times it got really shaky, even though I'm walking. But it was unsettling to the eyes. So I'm thinking maybe just to delete what I did. I have the iPhone version of it. And you know what happens sometimes with the iPhone, with any type of phone, if you don't position it correctly, like I have it on what do you call it, landscape rather than portrait. But if you don't move it correctly, it'll register as a portrait. So when it uploads, I have that it'll stand vertical, and the 2 opposite ends are black. So I don't want that. So I may not upload that one. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Thanks. Let's see. Is it, baby? Is it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, farmer's market. Nice. Oh, they got cookies. Let's see what type of cookies they have. Let's see. They got chocolate. Nice. That's nice. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. I might take off his little cone shortly. It's just certain streets, it has a lot of debris that they like to put in their mouth. But certain streets, it doesn't have the same effect over him. So I might pull it off soon. But yeah, I was watching videos today, and it was a very intense topic. And I've talked about this topic before, about sex trafficking of minors and the satanic ritual abuse of children. It is an eye-opener. There was a woman, we were the same age. She's a white European woman from Belgium. And she was saying that there's a big ring, you know, that type of stuff in that country and the Netherlands. They said Belgium likes to use, not over there, females, little girls, and the Netherlands like to use little boys. It sickens me. It really sickens me. And this lady told her story. Oh, she told her story on somebody's channel. He has a thing called Something Crime. He's been discussing a lot about the Jeffrey Epstein and what's the name, Ghislaine Maxwell. And he's exposing the whole different things on that type of subject, on the human trafficking. But listen to the young girl, the woman, and she was recounting what happened to her. It started at the age of 6. Yes, you heard me right, the age of 6. And her mother sold her. The mother had problems. I think she was a single parent, and she met some guy, and mother sold her into sex trafficking. And she was actually raped by this man. And she mentioned about all the things that I'm not even really going to go into it, but the only thing I will say, come on baby, come. That people like that, like the perpetrator. See, people are taught certain things, and most likely the same thing probably happened to him. Hey baby, all right. All right. And so most likely the same thing that he was doing to that little girl happened to him. That's what I speculate. And that's what she suggested also. Oh, another pizza place? I haven't seen that one. Okay. We don't just make pizza, we create it. All right. Claudio's. I might come back for that. I think they were closed yesterday, I don't know. But yeah, she would describe how she would look at the person and try to connect with their childhood. Like their child essence, something like that. She didn't want to challenge them. She didn't want to laugh. She said, if I were to laugh at them, it would be death for her. They would probably killed her instantly, you know? But when she gave them emotionally what they were looking for. They wanted to feel powerful. It's pathetic. I mean, just thinking about it, a 6-year-old and some adult wants to feel powerful to a child. So that's what really made me think that what happened to the perpetrator, the same thing happened to them. So it's a power thing. And rather than trying to grow and, deal with what happened, I mean, easier said than done. I'm not really wording it well, but to feel like you have to victimize a little child. So the mind is stuck and they haven't evolved spiritually or emotionally, right? I ask myself this question though. Why? No, not there. No. Come. Why are people... Come on, come. Come, not over there. Good boy. Why are people into this type of behavior? Yes, people are probably high. People are probably just acting out what's done to them, but still it's so rampant. And there are all types of people. And she said that many of these people are leaders of countries. The different so-called hierarchies of this perversion. You have people who are trafficked to high-ranking officials, prominent people, and then some who are on a so-called the regular people. Okay, I'm gonna take it off now. Just gotta take off this taking off his little cone. Yeah. Yeah, some streets are better than others. With the debris. What was I saying now? What makes people become bad? Again, they're probably, some people are being used for higher end or lower end of the social economics. But in the end, it's all the same. You have someone who becomes a victim, and oftentimes the victims become perpetrators. It's staggering. This one thing, like she mentioned the person, like one of the early people in her abuse was a young man. I think she said he was 20 years old. And he was he initially treated her so-called nicely. Come on, bro. She was treated initially okay. He was protective over her. And then he let her have it. But it's something how it looks. Because I think that was all part of the grooming process. He knew about his looks, how his looks would be perceived. And he used that look to deceive her, to throw her off balance, and make her think that he is her friend. And I think it was for like 1 year, He waited 1 year, and then, man, he let her have it. But why I mentioned that portion of the story is about illusions. Some of us think, like, in particular women might meet so-called the dream of her life. The guy was exquisite. Was every woman's fantasy of what you would want in a man. And so how they know how to play the act. Okay, I hope that's working. But how people could utilize their so-called natural gifts, whether it's their looks, their skills. Let's say they had a skill at music or drawing or speaking, speeches and things like that. It could be anything. And they know how to use it to disarmor people so that they can get their trust and then the abuse. It's a psychological game that they play. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic that something like that would even happen. But it was that. And again, I mention it because, see, women a lot of times compromise. They might say, oh, the clock is ticking. Oh, the clock, his clock is ticking too, But in particular, women are thrown this illusion that their clock is ticking and they better hurry up. But look what happens when you, no. Look what happens when you rush into things. You get something that could be dangerous. I know of women who are dating men, living with men who beat them up. Yeah, I had a coworker, just a regular lady, you would never know it. And she fell into a relationship with this guy. And it could have been, when was it? It could have been shortly after the wedding. She had invited me to her wedding. She was shaking like a leaf, but I think the incident happened right after the wedding. And he started choking her. He said, if you leave me, I'll kill you. Yeah, here's some skinny guy too. Hey, doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. Long time no see. It's good to see her. They're doing okay. They're recuperating from surgery. Yeah, both of them a couple of months apart. Yeah, but they're doing okay. Back surgery and knee surgery. Okay, Labby, let's go. Take care. It's good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, so, she was choked and threatened. And this type of thing happened before with a person she worked with. Yeah, this is when I lived in the Caribbean. They're working same company. And they were living together. Yeah, they were living together, and he leaves the island and comes back married to another woman. And then he comes to her house, says, well, I want both of you. She said no, and guess what happens? He beat her up so badly. Yep. so here, women, some women, they, come on baby, come on. Come on. They want to feel like they have somebody. See, they use shame. They shame women. They like to shame women. They like to shame women to feel that if you don't have a man, you're a nobody and you're a laughing stock. And I think it's sad. Because see, that's part of the illusion that you're supposed to have this picture, this storybook, and the storybook is, you know, you go to, you know, after high school, you know, you meet a guy, and then you get married, and then you have kids, right? And you're supposed to be happy ever after. But you know, people aren't necessarily happy ever after. And people have their own baggages and concerns. A lot of people are abused. And they might think getting married will be a cover for their loneliness, their pain, and even the right to have children so they can abuse their own children. Yeah? I'm very sad about this. Because see, we're perpetuating evil. We're hurting each other. And I'm sure some people, they don't like plan on saying, oh, you know, I'm going to do this when I'm such and such years old and abuse somebody. I'm sure they're not saying that. Not all of them. But I think maybe they have triggers in their life. And people can only do pretty much what they're taught. If that's what you're taught, if that's the culture you lived in, that's pretty much what you're going to do. See, we have to be honest with each other as women. See, I think a lot of women lie to other women. Some women tell the truth. And they, you know, those ladies that I work with, see, I was a newbie. I was new on the island. And so I guess I was safe to tell their secrets. So they told me what was going on. I was always fortunate to have women tell me their stories. And they tell me their pain. And I think it's good. So that's also why I share these things. Because see, I don't want women to fall prey because of the lie that society taught them that they have to get married. Or they have to have children. Or they have to look a certain way. You know, if they're a certain body weight, you know, that could be a problem, right? Or let's say, like I talked to you guys about this new fixation. Come on, baby. This new fixation on eyebrows. Yeah. And that they have this, someone was selling, like I was watching a video on YouTube and a commercial popped up and this guy is talking about, you know, how older women look like when their eyes are thinning out and blah, blah, blah. How you doing? You know what? Why are you being cold there? You don't think men's eyebrows get thinner? Who cares? Just picking up after my little baby. Sorry. Just put this back. So yeah, you have this preoccupation. Sorry, let me move out the way. Whatever. So I had to just pick up after my dog. Come on, baby. Yeah, so this preoccupation now with the videos out there on YouTube, and even when you walk around, this preoccupation with eyebrows. And the guy on the video commercial just putting so much emphasis. Oh, if you don't get this done, you're going to look older. You're going to look old, blah, 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 blah. And you know, you have people spending all this money for this, or even the eyelashes now. Now, there's nothing wrong with looking good, but I feel that it's to put women on the spot that they have to look a certain way to be presentable, you know? You don't see the men preoccupied with their looks, really? Not really. Only when they start to get middle age, so-called middle age, and they're afraid that they'll lose their job to a younger guy. That's about it. That's about it. But I think it puts a burden on women in particular about their looks. And I think it's that cycle of fearing not to have a guy, the fear, it's the stigma of being alone. Some women who are alone, not lonely, someone could be alone but not lonely. They might call her a witch, right? Men could live alone, but soon if a woman is not being a wife or someone's daughter, it's like their position in life is limited. In India, you better not be a widow or unmarried woman. I mean, they have, the women are set up, what do you call it, arranged marriages. Yeah, it's a big thing over there. But still, the burden is really upon the woman. She's really not respected. And so it's fear put on her about her looks.
I just went to go get coffee and I'm a sucker for seaweed salad.
I guess the looks that, oh, you'll be able to keep your man if you get a man. That doesn't keep anybody. Eyebrows. Eyebrows and eyelashes. Right? Because see, if it did, let me tell you this, like what I just, when I started earlier in this video about the sex trafficking, where do these guys go? Where do these guys' boyfriends, these guys' husbands, these, I'm sorry, these girls' husbands, these girls' brothers, these girls' uncles, these girls' grandpa, right? Where do you think they're going? These aren't, what's happening in the sex trade? Come on. They're just regular people. And it's these so-called regular people that you may see on a daily basis with a secret life. And they could be married. They could be anything. They could be a priest, a rabbi, anything. And it's these guys that you would not expect, who are going out, who are having sex with children. Some are going to other countries to get these children, little children. And I ask myself, and I've questioned this before in my earlier videos, why the preoccupation for sex? Come on. Why? Why is that? Why can't they just get a wife and just be faithful to your wife? Well, that's not happening. Why are these leaders doing that to children? Yeah, that lady that I talked about earlier, she said that they have them with leaders of countries. I was like, oh my goodness. Horrible, horrible. we have to, ladies really start calling out what you say. See, a lot of women aren't going to say anything about their so-called man, because you know why? Money. Because usually he's bringing in the money, and she needs a place to live, or she has his kid. Well, who's going to take care of her and the kid? So a lot of things we put upon ourselves through our inaction. We have to stop this. We have to stop this as a society. You have all these movies. Come on, baby boy. We have all these movies. And you notice virtually every Hollywood film always seems to have to throw in some type of sexual stuff. This is feeding the fuel. They're feeding this type of perversion. And you know, it sells. It sells. Young women sell in the media. You look like advertisers, you know, you're looking at a poster. Some of those girls look very young. And they talked about rituals that they have, like they have an exit ritual, but they decided to let her go. And for them to release her from the sex trafficking, they had to do things to her. And then surprisingly, you wouldn't believe this. The guy that released her, after whatever, she didn't specify what the ritual was. But he drove her back home and he told her what to do. Warned her about not doing drugs, not doing prostitution, all this other stuff, and that she should leave, and he told her which countries she could go to. I kid you not. I kid you not. I was dumbfounded about it. Yeah. It is a whole network. Come on, baby boy. It's a whole network. Yeah, the sun is getting strong now. It's a whole network.
See how crazy, real instantly. Why would you?
Yeah, it's a whole network. I'm wondering for society if we could just maybe put a break on this sex in general. To live a celibate life. See, if you could go 1 month, you know, what am I saying? That it seems to be an addiction. And you can break that addiction. It might be a hard addiction to break, but come on, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's a spiral downward, and these aren't happy people who do these behaviors against children or even women. But to somehow say, let's stop this. Let's stop this trafficking. Because I'm sure most of the I assume that most of the traffic is with regular people. To just say no, this is an evil, and you don't want to perpetuate this. To say, enough is enough. To do like meditations, and just see if you could do a celibate lifestyle to seek spirituality. Yeah, these people, if they're looking for power, they're looking for control. But if you learn how to control yourself, you don't need other people to try to control or to sap their energy. I feel there should be, think of some other option. I don't want to believe that someone wakes up, says, who am I going to mess over? Or maybe it is. Maybe people have a demon in them. Maybe that's what a lot of it is. I don't know. Come on, Lavin. Yeah, just trying to make sense of everything. I know it might seem kind of foolish what I'm talking about, but something has to stop. Something has to make something stop. Because the more that you hurt one another, the more disease this planet becomes. It's a sick planet. It's very sick, very toxic. You know what else I noticed with the spirituality movement? Come on, come. I want you to listen very closely. People who are, whether they be Reiki healers and, things like that. What do you always hear them say? What words do you hear them say? They often talk about cleansing, detoxing, right? Why is everything, so it makes me feel that everything in their life is about them not feeling clean. Yeah. That everything is everything about being dirty, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Some weird guy. Come on, baby. Come. Let's go. Come on. Some weird guy. That? Come on. But yeah, you have, what was I just saying? What was I saying now? I can't stand that. What was I talking about? I know it's something. It'll come to me. Come on, baby. Come on, not over there. Not over there, Lavin. Rather, I can't stand when that happens. I can't stand that. Come to me. Hey, how you doing? Huh?
I was gonna say, what's the other dog? Yeah, they are right here.
They're all in there.
Brother? You looking good?
How's everything?
Good.
How are your babies?
Beautiful, thank you.
Nice. Very good.
You're looking good like always.
Thank you.
You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
If you want me to groom him, I'm still doing the grooming.
Okay, that's good to know.
You know.
That's good to know. Angel, right?
All the time. You want my card?
Okay.
Yeah. I've been grooming all the dogs.
Yeah, they had surgery.
Yeah?
These two had surgery.
What kind of surgery?
She had knee surgery and she had back surgery. Yeah.
How did that happen?
With her, she was running around in the apartment, and it happened. And then the other one, it was a fluke. You know, she was acting weird, and bring her to the doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have to make him look good, man. They don't have to look like that. You
Huh?
make him look better.
I know. Yeah. But they're recuperating from surgery, so yeah. So they're combed and everything, but
They're quality dogs.
yeah, they are.
You don't want to play with them.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you don't like groom them or something like that, they have accidents.
I hear you.
know, it's like us when we don't take it.
I hear you.
You know, we don't feel the same.
I agree. I
know.
Yeah. So they're still healing. The stitches are healing and
Oh, yeah, no,
everything.
no, you gotta
Yes,
wait.
I can't have them get wet.
No, you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Underneath the stomach?
Her knee and it hurt her back. Yeah. It happened.
They're so beautiful, man.
Thank you.
No, they're quality, man. You gotta keep these dogs looking like
I hear
like a
you.
Rolls Royce.
But I got your card.
Yeah.
I got your card and
Give me
everything.
a call.
So you go to people's houses or they come to your house? How do you?
Because you drop them off with the cash at the house. When I'm finished, I call you, pick them up.
I see.
But
What are your rates?
I charge you 100 each. That's not bad.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Okay.
But they're gonna look good.
I'm sure.
Quality.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You should see my dog.
Yeah.
And I keep. Let me put.
I see the picture of the. Oh, they're beautiful.
You see the face, you can see the eyes, you look at the hair, the quality.
It was nice. That was
quality.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the card.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a call.
Okay.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye. Sorry about that. Boy. Yeah, I met him just before I got about 6 months before I got my first dog. Yeah. Yeah, he lives in the neighborhood. I'm surprised he's over here. Let's leave it. Well, now, what are you doing? Leave it. I have to put it back on. Come on. Yeah, I have to put the cone back on. He's grabbing at things already. Shit. Yeah, he's grabbing at things. Because this is a lot of restaurants. Yeah, I have to put this on to you now. Yep. So when you start doing that laving, I have to do what I have to do. Put the... Come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I have to take the lock off. Yeah, see, he was just grabbing at it. That's a lot of money. He wanted to charge $100 for each dog, and I got 3 dogs. Nope. Let's see. Well, I wish I could remember what I was going to say before. Either way, life is what it is. Can you go here? How you doing? Stay. How you doing? Come on. Come on, baby. Good boy. You're a good boy. It's a pretty day out today. Yeah, this street right now has a lot of debris on it. I'm wondering, should I go do some food shopping? Yeah. Yeah, I also need to get food for, just in case, in case it's like some problems that occur around, what do you call it, the elections this coming November. It's 3 months. 3 months, 3 months to go. Yeah, I really feel something's to happen. And I'm not just trying to go fear mongering.
For a coffee pot.
Come on, baby. Good boy.
No, you can sit. Excuse me, not everyone.
Yeah, I like walking. I can't stand doing the sit-ups. I like walking though. that's the place I went to. I wanted right to my far left was the place where I used to get my pet supplies. Yeah, the owner had like 70 locations. He had passed away last year in January. I hope someone else opens up a pet supply store. You have to go all around 23rd Street to get my food. Yeah, maybe I do some grocery shopping. You know what I can talk about? Videos about eating. That's another thing, this obsession about food and weight loss, you know. Again, it's mostly pushed on women. And it's almost like a religion. Now, I'm all for health. And that was what I majored in college, nutrition. But it's almost like a religion in the sense that they like raw foodie, and it's like a label. I always was like, growing up, my family wasn't really, at least I wasn't, food oriented. I ate, you know, if you're hungry, you eat something. And I was very, very thin growing up. I was considered the type of person who could eat anything and not gain weight. But when you get older, you do gain weight. You do. But it's like how they speak, they act like no one ever ate before. And I think if you just see food, respect your food. I do pray over my food before I eat it to give thanks. Because if you don't have food, you know, you'll die. So I believe in respecting your food and eat it with enjoyment. But it's almost like an obsession. And I think with a lot of people in the Black community, when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, I never heard anybody in the community talk about weight issues. But now, because many of us are crossing over into other communities where it is an issue about your weight, but in those other cultures, it equates your weight with status, not health. See, one thing is about health, but this is not about health, it's about status. And how some of them are so, they swing way over to the left and become emaciated, or they swing all the way to the right and become obese. And everything in their life is fixated on food. Come on. It's food. You eat what you need to eat. I think if I was raised in that type of community, let me just see here. It's just a place for food. Just entree. Chicken. Okay. Yeah, I think, a big dog. I'm gonna move all the way here.
Guys, he look big. He's beautiful. Thank you. That was a big. Whoa. That dog had some big jaws. I said, yeah. I don't. So even though they could be friendly, but how my dogs react sometimes when they get afraid. I said, But yeah, with this, like growing up, you didn't hear black people talking about, oh, they're fat, oh, this. You never heard it. But now, with social media and the blending of these other cultures in our community, it's like we're picking up the worst. Rather than the best of a culture, we're picking up some of the worst part, becoming so fixated. I think it's like a trap. It's like a trap. And again, it's mostly targeting women. You know what else I noticed? In 1 week's time, I saw, one of them I saw twice. Remember I mentioned about the men in my neighborhood here with breasts? Yeah, I saw the guy with the giant breast. Muscular, like his body like a man, but has these giant breasts. Makes my breast look like it's almost funny. And then I saw him twice, and then I saw a younger guy, and what it looked like, it was a relatively slim man, but have muscle definition in his 20s, and he had breast formation that started, like with young girls when they're just, developing, how it starts. That's what he looked like. So he wasn't no fat dude at all. This was a young man with very good muscle tone and developing breasts. And then I saw another one with big breasts also. What is happening in Manhattan for these men to have breasts? And again, they don't look like feminine men. These look like regular guys. Men from the street. I wonder, are they doing this as a male prostitution? Look like a guy but have breasts. I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just trying to understand all these new things that are going on. I don't understand it. I knew like in the 1970s, 70s or 80s, you had in Puerto Rico the little children developing breasts, even the guys, the little boys. It was the chicken. The chicken was being processed with hormones. And they were developing and even getting their menses early, the females. But something tells me it's not about the food they're eating, these guys here, that I'm seeing now. Something else is happening. Something's happening socially. Because I feel that it's by design. It's all in the same area, within a mile radius, these guys. So it's three of them. And all of them black. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on, baby boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the more I live, the more bizarre. Stay in there. The more bizarre life is getting. But let's run for it. Good girl, Lily. Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, maybe since. Yeah. This ain't poor baby because he got the cone on. If I can find anything else that my little boy can use. Yeah, if I could find anything else. That screen thing, he knocked it off. I thought the second time I put it on, I thought, oh wow, great. But soon when he saw we were gonna go outside, he said, So he doesn't fight me putting the cone on. You're almost home, baby. Yeah. Oh wow, another place for sale. For a Mexican place. Wow. Oh well. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, life is what it is. So thank you for watching, and so like, share, subscribe, and those of you who want to donate to my PayPal me, you just do so on the banner of my channel, Spirit Journey. On the right hand side, you just click on the PayPal me link and follow the prompt. Any amount would be greatly appreciated. Take care and enjoy your day, okay? Bye-bye.